up, Aquarius? This is going to be a love reading for the second half of May. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There's a bit of a wait for a reading with me from time to time, so if you want to explore your options, I have put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box, which will offer you access to so many amazing psychics and readers at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aquarius, I'm going to do person on your mind. I just saw the Fool card. How do they feel about you? And the Magician, manifesting. And then how do you feel about them? Then the projected outcome for potential outcome for the second half of May. The reason I say potential for those of you that are new is that I fuse in the law of assumption, guys, which essentially means that everything on the outside in your current circumstances is a reflection of your state, that you are selecting a version of self and a version of said specific person and situation out of infinite that are available at this given moment, that you are limitless. You can absolutely have anything that you desire, and if anything is showing up that's unfavorable, you can absolutely have it tweak, conform, and shift to your liking, but it starts with self. And so you can have a look, please, for those interested, at the Law of Assumption. Plenty of great material online, and I always recommend coaches like Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Kim Valaire's Manifesting with Kimberly. This is just a reading on the current timeline. Okay, 6 of Wands. This person wants success with you, and there's a seeming wanting to end a burdensome cycle. 10 of Wands, or something that's weighing on the situation. 5 of Swords has been tension, or not agreeing on the direction forward. 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. Disagreeing on the direction forward. 2 of Wands is about direction, and it's in the reverse. So there seems to still be not uncertainty about the direction. But then there's a Knight of Cups. So this person seems to have genuine emotion for you. Either, you know, there's been a breakdown of commitment or a lack of commitment. Ace of Pentacles, and disappointments here. 4 of Cups, or emotional rejection. The Queen of Swords energy, I mean, that could be you, Aquarius, or that could be, you could be dealing with another air sign, or otherwise this could be just sort of like a bit of a wanting to get to the truth of things, or have a conversation, or work through maybe some level of disappointment here. And the Queen of Swords also can be a bit of that coldness. So for some of you, there's been a feeling of rejection or coldness between the two of you because there has been a lack of direction or a lack of plan on the way forward. Certainly romantic feelings, emotions. 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, this could be a gesture coming through, maybe an apology of sorts where things have been cold. Let me see about this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 of Cups. So for some of you, there has been a disappointment or a rejection, and it's coming down to third-party energy or other people that have interfered, or there's been non-committal energy because of wanting to keep options open. Guys, don't take anything that's not your story, and also circumstances don't matter. So third-party issues can also be manifested away, just so you know. If the issue here is not being chosen or not being committed to, the coaches will help you with that. But there are issues here. This could also be friends that have gotten in the way or in the mix, or other people that have caused a coldness or a harshness between the two of you. So it doesn't always have to be romantic. But the Moon, yeah, the Moon is like things have not been clear. This is also secrecy. I mean, the Queen of Swords is the truth speaker. So there could be disappointments here, like a feeling like things are not clear. Look, King of Swords in the reverse. One's in the shadow energy. So Aquarius, either this person is here thinking that, and again, it can be founded or unfounded, feeling like there's been secrecy or deception, or this is how they've shown up for you, Aquarius. I mean, King of Swords in the reverse. I don't like labels, guys. It's like the narcissist of the tarot. Now, again, this is going to be hard for some people to hear, and I don't mind if you want to go and watch another reader, but because I'm infusing the law of assumption. So if you do fully take accountability of the fact that everyone on the outside is still a reflection of your state, and I'm not excusing shitty behavior. Like if you are selecting a version of a situation and a person is showing up and reflecting back a belief, for example, you're getting a person that's not trustworthy, that's not honest. I mean, moon card is a lot of fears, it's shadow stuff. Or this is how the dynamic is going. You can shift it by selecting a new version of you. You don't also need to entertain them. But for those of you that want this differently, you can absolutely select a new version of you that doesn't embody a certain limiting belief, that love is not safe, that you can't trust, etc. And then you can select a new version of the person. Self-concept is key. And then there's another version existing, a healthy, healed version of a person. Okay, guys, the mirror is going to morph into whatever we subconsciously believe and assume, okay, about ourselves and how we see ourselves in relation to people that we feel and love for. Now, this person could be the one that has shadow issues, right? So they have a lot of suspicion, okay, but there's still going to be you pushed out. And if you want things to change, you can have them change. I mean, 3 of Cups means that there is this feeling of secrecy, suspicion, lack of truth. One person feels the other one is not speaking the truth. And that could be you again. You could feel this person's not being honest in some kind of a way with the 3 of Cups. There's definitely like you're not meeting eye to eye with that mismatch, right? King of Swords in reverse and Queen of Swords in the upright. There's definitely, I think, probably this wanting to get to the truth. Queen of Swords is in the upright here. Page of Swords, there's this analysis energy, observation energy, okay? So, and maybe also observation to see whether or not there's other cups in the mix. I mean, 9 of Cups, I do feel Aquarius, you and this person, there's been pleasure. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's like outside energies and drinking and partying, right? And that causes suspicion and lack of clarity. Because I said friends could be in the mix or whatever. This feels like it goes round and round. It's unfinished business. There also could be unfinished business with third party energy, and that's being not entirely revealed or talked about. Okay, so that's led to disappointment or emotional rejection. And that always stems from also fear, guys, because the moon card is our shadow. So either you're dealing with a situation with a person that likes to escape or doesn't want to choose, or that's both of you. And again, Aquarius, not giving you guys shit. What's relevant anyway is what you want to do with this and what you want to select for yourself. Okay, and I'm not victim shaming or anything, but like the moon card is our shadow. There could be a lot of fears coming up around not being chosen, emotional rejection, you know, founded or unfounded, but not, you know, the mechanics, or rather the belief connected to not being chosen, or when there's third party energy, whether it's romantic or not romantic, is usually a feeling of not being enough. Okay, so that's the new state. If you want this to shift, then you would need to select a new version of self that doesn't embody that belief, and then you can make new assumptions about love, the people you love, and you can select another version of a person that already exists in the quantum field. Okay, Lover's card, because there's Lover's card. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. This person still holds on to you, but there's a feeling of withholding. Maybe you both withhold on one another. And the Lover's card, so strong connection here. So soul contracts, strong pull. But there's something here maybe about choices or feeling like someone's not choosing, right? So either they're holding back and not choosing because they have a lot of fears, or they feel that's you. There's been lack of honesty, lack of truth in the direction forward, lack of commitment, suspicions around other people. I mean, this can also be because 6 of Cups, this is like, you know, childhood stuff, and this could also be the history between the two of you. 6 of Cups, like there's fears and insecurities. 4 of Pentacles is insecurity. 6 of Cups is the past. So this could be also what this person has experienced in the past, and this could be like the shadow being mirrored to them. You don't have to wait for the person to heal. As I said, there's already a healthy and healed version of that person that exists. So no one to change but self if you want this person to shift. But I'm just giving it to you for context. I'm also getting that this person has memories and nostalgia with you, and there's a wanting to maybe reconcile things, and they're still holding on to you even though there's disappointment and this sort of feeling of rejection between the two of you, okay? So the World card, something about cycles, needing to close out a cycle between the two of you. Maybe this person has their own cycles, okay? So their shadow stuff. We've got Pisces energy, we've got Gemini energy. There's a lot of this duality, indecision. Tell me about this Six of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They want to reconcile with you. Something's definitely led to, like, you could have had a lot of passion, but something's led to that aspect ending. And it's got something to do with fighting, conflict, or outside energies. A feeling like outside energies have meddled, or competition. You know, whether that's friends or other romantic partners, like, you know, other options, or just because of the lack of directness and honesty and a feeling of secrecy between the two of you, and therefore assumptions that other people are in the mix, right? Five of Wands, conflict, tension. So what does this person feel? So they want to reconcile that. Five of Wands is in the reverse. They want to get past that. They don't want to fight anymore, and they want to get past this sort of energy of competition. Justice card. They feel like something needs to be balanced between the two of you. If there's been unfairness, they want things to be fair. They want to make things right. For some of you, there are issues here to do with marriage, divorce, legal matters. And that could be the tension, you know, if there's this unwillingness to really commit. You know, that could be because there's stuff that hasn't been closed out. So that could be the outside energies, right? Because there's a King of Cups in the reverse. So there's this feeling like the love has been withdrawn, or there's a lack of trust in love. King of Cups in the reverse can be the manipulative King of Cups. I mean, again, this person could be projecting quite a lot because of what they've dealt with in the past. If they've gone through conflict or tension, they have an old story, shadow stuff, you know, fears of opening up emotionally, or, you know, losses, etc., or childhood wounding, insecurities from childhood, or, you know, they're projecting that on you. But again, everything's just mirroring, right? So all you need to do is look at your side of the street. I'm going to look at it for you, and then I'm going to give you guys what this person's going to do. But they still feel a strong connection towards you, Aquarius, and they still have, you know, reminisce, and there is opportunity to reconcile things and make things right. Justice card, and they still want success with you. So there is opportunity to close out a cycle. Some of you are dealing with a situation where travel's a factor, or distance, right? Let me have a look, Aquarius, at how you're feeling about this person. Libra energy with the Justice card. Devil. So maybe a lot of desire and attraction, but also there's been maybe temptation, or there's been toxic behaviors or patterns between the two of you. Queen of Cups though, Aquarius, and then the Tower. Okay. There's questions around loyalty here and commitment, because the King of Pentacles I saw in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse. So part of you feels like this is quite fated or destined, but the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's like something needs to shift for this to shift for the better. This is like the karmic wheel, cycles that just keep repeating. You've got the Emperor card, you've got the Hanged Man, and you've got the, wow, all major arcana, Aquarius. So there is a strong connection here, and perhaps there is something very strong being reflected back, guys. I mean, the Emperor card, the Hanged Man, you feel like things are a bit on pause. This could be a situation involving a husband or a father figure, but things are on pause at the moment. Like, there's a feeling of one foot in, one foot out. Surrender, don't surrender, because the Chariot card is in the reverse. It's like this isn't moving in the direction that you want it to, or there's a feeling of unreadiness to do that. For those of you where there's distance, maybe that's a factor, like it would require a move or a relocation. But something here is on pause. I mean, the Emperor is about taking control of matters. Maybe you want this person to take better control. You know, Emperor card is also about foundation, stability. But it feels very on pause. Like perhaps you do see opportunity here for something, like, because the Emperor card is about, you know, stable relationships, but it's on pause. Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Aries energy. The Strength card's in the reverse. Ego. Yes, this is all major arcana, Aquarius. So ego, Strength card. So there's been like ego clashes between you and this person. It could also be challenging your confidence with the Strength card. Four of Swords is in the reverse. You both have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And then you've got the Fool with the Page of Swords. So you're both mutually observing each other. And then you, oh my gosh, Aquarius, King and Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person has Queen of Swords in the upright, King of Swords in the reverse. You have King and Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you feel that, now Aquarius, it could be that both of you have not been completely honest with one another, and I'm not giving you shit, or that there's just been, you know what that is, if it's not dishonesty, it's harsh and cold energy. That it's not the balanced King and Queen of Swords. So there could have been tension and harshness between the two of you. The Fool and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it could feel like there's an element of risk here in moving ahead. Now that could come down to a fear that you might have, Aquarius. Again, it's like a limiting belief because you have an old story about love, right? And again, ultimately, it comes down to that anyway, guys. If you want to change this situation, you just need to look at what is being reflected back at you, where you feel like maybe love is a risk because you've gone through something like there's egoic fears, potentially clashes. This person's still mirroring back to you something about you, right? But you're mutually observing each other. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, you both have it. So you both feel the other one is not committed, or there's not possibility to commit right now. And again, guys, you can change that. If you want this person to choose you, commit to you, be stable, be honest, be loyal, all that stuff, there is the version that exists. I don't give a shit what anyone says. And if you tell me in the comments that you don't agree, also fine. You can watch all the other readers that just do straight tarot. But if you look into the law of assumption and quantum mechanics, it will make sense to you. For those of you that want to let this go, that's also fine. But if this is the person on your mind and it's your reading, I'm just reading into the energies. Either way, looks like there's a challenge here. And so if you want to surrender this, that's fine. The Fool could be you wanting to leap onto something new as well. New adventures, new opportunities. You still with the Hanged Man, it feels like you feel stuck on this. So are you stuck on the person or are you stuck on the story? Okay, even if you leap onto something new, you want to let go of whatever the limiting belief here is. And there seems to be trust issues or harshness between the two of you. Four of Swords is in the reverse. Like there's been a pause. You want to come out of that pause. And you are watching each other, but there's been a lack of truth or honesty. Ace of Swords. I mean, there's something that just needs to be aired out. You need to both have a conversation and just air things out. I mean, the Knight of Cups is here, so I do feel like this person might be wanting to come in with a gesture, and I'm going to get some oracle cards on it. I mean, there could be issues if there's lack of honesty or truth and communication issues. This could be somewhere around, like this mirror could be reflecting back that feeling of like you can't trust or that love is not safe. So whether you want to recreate this situation by selecting new version of yourself, shifting into new state, selecting new version of them, making new assumptions, or if you want to take that leap onto something new, I encourage you, Aquarius, to deal with what the belief is here that's being mirrored back, the trigger, because otherwise the mirror morphs into the monster again. Cycles, right? We've got Nine of Cups, exactly, the Nine of Wands. So there's pleasure, there's fun. I mean, you both have Nine of Cups. Some of you, there's mutual, you're both out having lots of fun and there's lack of commitment. And then there's a lot of suspicion and harshness being ping-ponged back and forth. Or for others of you, you mutually just have pleasure, but the Nine of Wands is the wall, it's the wound. Okay, there's a guardedness between the two of you. Now you do want to communicate with this person. And then there's an Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's communication, I believe, with the Knight of Cups. You see potential here maybe for a new beginning. And some of you may also be moving on to a new love, right? That's fine. But like I said to you, that you seem to both still be a bit stuck on each other. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. I think there is opportunity for those of you that want a new start, because this is unfinished. World card in the reverse. This is coming back round. You can do it differently. You can have it differently. Let me have a look with the oracle cards, what's going on. I mean, there's a Hierophant card and an Eight of Cups. So there's this issue of like have a fresh start or disconnect altogether. There could be disagreements when it comes to commitment. Hierophant card is about marriage and long-term commitments. Some of you are moving on to someone else for that, or this could be about culture, tradition, spiritual beliefs that are causing clashes as well. Not that that should matter. I mean, Nine of Cups, guys, you both have a lot of pleasure with one another. Maybe you both feel the other one is selfish in some kind of a way as well. Like that could be the thing, because King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Like there's a lot of this projecting, I don't know, ego clashes, guys. Anyway, so look, Eight of Cups. So there's also opportunity here. It's like either commit properly or walk away, or maybe leave it behind because it's not serving you and seek someone that is more aligned with your values. But either way, Aquarius, I would say then you need to close out this cycle, right? Let it go. Hanged Man, surrender it, but surrender also the story so you can have a more healthy connection moving on, okay? Sorry, guys. I hope that makes sense. Let me get some Mystic Black Rose on what this... Yeah, there's retaliation energy. I feel like there's been a bit of this tit for tat energy. That's that King and Queen of Swords, harsh energy between the two of you. What's this person's intentions as we move into second half of May? There's gossip. I'm telling you with that Three of Cups, like something has happened that's caused trust issues between the two of you. Gossip, rumors. You know, this person could feel that so some information could have come out, or there could be some gossip or suspicion around third party energy, and it's really triggered like insecurities. Either you've heard gossip about this person or they've heard gossip about you, Aquarius, founded or unfounded. There's been a lot of reaction, retaliation. Maybe there's mutual gossip. I mean, Three of Cups, like there's a lot of maybe other people in the mix that are interfering, and lack of honesty and truth between the two of you. So look, family. So what does this person feel? Family, feeling safe, security. So there's issues around feeling safe, and I identify that on your end. Part of this person does want that with you, and they have the Lovers card. Now don't forget, Aquarius, if you want this person to change and you want them to make you feel secure and safe, no one to change but self, right? You don't need to entertain a shitty version, but if we project and just blame the mirror's not going to change, right? So you need to look at the story of not feeling safe and secure, and this person reflecting that back to you. This person wants to feel safe and secure, but there's been emotional rejection, disappointment between the two of you. Look, decision, uncertainty, contemplating, stay or leave. You both have that. Heartstrings strung along. There's really this feeling between the two of you of not being upfront, stringing each other along, but then they have only you, focused on you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. You both have Page of Swords. I did say observing one another. Then it says conflict, party. What did I say, guys? There's been clashing, differences. Now, it also says incompatible. Now, you may have different values, or you may have different opinions on the direction forward. You know, someone might be conventional, someone may be non-conventional. You may also just want different things, or there's been a clash in that department in some way, or there's just clashes because party, having fun with friends. Now, again, that could be the overindulgence, Nine of Cups. That could be friends in the mix. This also says risky, and I said to you that the Fool card, you might feel like something is risky here. Mask, pretending, putting up a front, not genuine, two-faced, shattered, broken heart. So there's this mutual distrust going on here. So Aquarius, if you can believe that there is a version of you that doesn't have these fears about trust, etc., then you can, if you want this person, you have to honor the fact that there is a healthy, healed version of that person, not stay anchored into the old story and what this person has shown up to as to date. Like, circumstances don't matter, guys. Or you can move forward, take a leap onto something else that you feel is more suitable for you, but you don't want to have triggers, fears. You know, what is a fear? It's like the red flag, red flag, red flag. So law of assumption, guys, if you go into a new connection and you haven't changed your state, which is how you think, feel, what you believe and assume, the mirror will morph into the monster again. I mean, we've got proposal, memories. So this person, on the other hand, is like they want commitment, or they want to make an offer. I mean, Knight of Cups came out. They're looking back, good times, dwelling, but they're shattered because there's this sort of energy between the two of you of clashing and distrust and a feeling of dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone. So like there's commit or not commit. Some, you know, there's been disagreement and suspicion on that area, in that area, okay? But this person, Lover's card, they do have a strong connection to you. So you can absolutely have this go one way or the other, Aquarius. It's totally up to you. Let me just get you some broken mirror on what this person's intentions are. Determined, persistent, still holding on. I did say to you with that Four of Pentacles, this person's still holding on. Okay, unfinished business, guys. I said that a few times. Okay, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. Hurting, crying, depressed, pain and sorrow. What else? Then there's apology, remorseful, ashamed, desire. Well, there's a lot of pleasure between the two of you. Intense feelings, pleasure, sexual thoughts. Broken mirrors, toxic connection, roller coaster addictions, Netflix and chill, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. I mean, this is either the suspicion between the two of you, or this is what's gone down between the two of you, or you guys have just been very non-committal with one another, whether there's other people in the mix or not, and that's called suspicion, guys. Regardless, circumstances don't matter. I keep saying that. So for those of you that want to continue watching me in the way that I read, also go and have a look at the coaches that I've recommended. Third parties and all that kind of stuff doesn't really matter. You can have a person show up completely different. You can manifest away anything. All versions of everything exist at once, okay? So anyway, I mean, seems like there's something that needs to be cleared. I said that apology, there's a lot of desire, there's an opportunity for forgiveness, reconciliation, okay? So do what you will with that, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.